Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for some more State of Decay 2. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the in-depth with the forts and the bases that you can build in this game. I know I did a base building kind of guide the other day talking about some of the base building things, but in this one we're going to kind of actually go in depth with the different things that you can build in your base, and then also some of the things you get in return for building those, and some of the really cool features that are going to be coming to base building in this game. So this first image here is actually the container fort. So there's going to be different types of forts that you can actually build in State of Decay 2, and this is just one of the designs, one of the base designs, which is the container fort that you can build out of a bunch of shipping containers. And it's a pretty big base, and it has a lot of height to it, so you can kind of scope out the surrounding area and stuff. And then here you can see where you kind of grow your food. This is like the farm. You do have to upkeep all these things. You do have to, one of the first things you're going to want to do in your base is actually get a water pump and set up a way to get water supply, because without water supply your survivors are going to die of dehydration, and then none of your crops or anything are actually going to be able to be watered, so you're not going to be able to grow any food. And then here you guys can see, it almost looks like kind of like parking bumpers, those little orange lines that kind of go in that square. That is a slot where you can build a type of a base, whether that be the kitchen, the infirmary, or something. That's what it looks like if you're going to have an open spot to build on, and that is a large slot, so you can build pretty much anything you want in that large slot. And then here is actually a look at some of the kind of like the layout of how this is going to work. And you can see that like the resources are up in the top left hand corner, and then there's all of your slots that are inside the wall. And then you have 3 vehicle slots outside of the wall where you can park your vehicles. And you can see the ones that have like the little cracks and stuff running through it. Those are the ones that are damaged, so technically they are not working, so you actually have to put people on those to repair those. So here you can see that this is a workshop. This is the north large area that's a workshop, and it's an indoor-outdoor. It does take up a small slot. You can craft explosive and fix weapons by crafting a workshop, so that's one of the new things that's going to be in there in the crafting and building section. Here is the kitchen, and then it says here that you can craft stamina items, so those are going to be consumables that helps you with your stamina, and it also lets you ration food. Cooking skills let it prepare feasts and stuff, so you're going to want to have a survivor in there that has good cooking skills. It's going to allow you to ration food better and also cook feasts and stuff, which is a pretty cool aspect of it. Here you have a staging area. This is one of the things you can build here, and it says it speeds up the build time. So each time you have to build something or repair something, you're going to have a minimum amount of survivors to build or repair that, and then there's going to take an actual amount of time to do that. As you can see here, to build this, it's going to take 2 people, and it's going to take 12 in-game minutes to build that base piece. So here is a forge. And this is where you're going to be able to craft melee weapons, materials, and parts. So it says here, metalworking skills unlock fearsome weapons and the ability to convert materials to parts. And then construction skills unlock the ability to convert parts into materials. So you're going to want to have a couple of survivors in there that have a craftsmanship trait. And here you see we have a barracks. So a barracks has 4 beds. It's outdoor. And it takes up a large slot, and as you can see there, if you want to build the barracks, it's going to actually take 3 people. It's going to cost 5 supplies, and it's going to take those 3 people 30 minutes in game to build that. So that's going to be one of the bigger things that you're going to have to build. Here is the hydroponics. So this is going to allow you to increase your food intake each day, so you're going to be able to get +3 food coming into your base. But it says there that it needs water and power to function. Those are 2 other features that you're going to have to set up in your base to kind of make sure that you have all of your bases operating how they're supposed to. So you're going to need food, water, power to have a lot of these stations running properly. Here you can kind of see a quick thing at the repair function. So the kitchen is down, and it says the facility is damaged and cannot be used. We can spend some labor and time to get it up and running again. So it's going to take 2 people 15 minutes to actually repair this, so you can actually have this thing up and working again. And then here is a watchtower. So this is definitely something you're going to want to put on your base, probably a couple of them for that matter. And it supports 2 armed guards for base defense. But for this function, we need to have at least 1 survivor equipped with a firearm, or 2 armed survivors for the full effect of the watchtower. So this is what you're going to need to kind of help defend the base from outside NPCs attacking it, as well as zombies. So here you can see some of the consumables that you can actually craft in the workshop. We have soda can bombs, which that's That's freaking awesome. But in a post-apocalyptic world, of course you're going to do that. There's also pipe bombs, and then also Molotov cocktails and stuff that you're going to be able to craft from the workshops for the consumables and stuff. So this, guys, those are just a small amount of details concerning all of the cool things we're going to be able to do in the base. I'm not going to drag this video out crazy long, so you guys have to stick around for, you know, a bunch more screenshots and a bunch more of that stuff. So I'll probably do another video talking about a lot of the other cool base mechanics, and then also some of the character traits and how you're going to be able to actually pick between characters and level up their traits and stuff in another video. But those are just some of the really cool features that we're actually going to be able to do in the base building and the base customization for that matter. And then, like I said at the beginning, there's going to be all sorts of different types of bases that we're going to be able to build. So that one was the container fort. So that one obviously was a lot more industrial, but we're going to have all sorts of other forts and stuff that we can build too. So you're not just going to be stuck with the same concept. You're going to be able to visually have different bases and stuff, and then also customize all the ins and outs of how you want to set everything up on the inside of the base. So there's a whole lot of freedom with the base building in this game. But anyway, guys, that is all for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys found it helpful, you guys are excited for how the base building mechanics and some of the cool features we're going to have, make sure to slap that like button. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all things State of Decay 2. I'm going to be covering this game very in depth, and I'm having a great time covering it so far. So hopefully you guys think to subscribe to stick around for some more videos. But that's all for now, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.